Okay, here's another plea to xxytalk.com. I would like them to be aware that I don't have sufficient enough information about our condition for the global community that do communicate with me through the internet. So I would again send a plea to xxytalk.com that I think it's necessary that Peace and Party be reinstated back into XXY Talk. I would like the privileges of every other XXY in the world to at least have the opportunities to read up on factual information of the now about XXY condition. Okay? And to back that whole point up of why I think I need to have those privileges to look through a library of information so that I can better inform myself and then better inform the public, I would like to state these statistics. I've had 333,061 video views on my Peace and Party channel to this date. And this date is when the video was uploaded on YouTube. I've had 26,481 channel views. That's other people's channels that have looked at my channel. I've got, now this is where it doesn't matter about how many subscribers I have, but I've got 400 subscribers, and I've got close to 1,000 videos up. So that's the information I'm getting through to a lot of people. It would be great if you could arm me, xxytalk.com. It would be great if you could arm me with information that's freely available to every single other person on the planet, it seems, except for me, Peace and Party. And my 2,000 posts on xxytalk.com are still there for others to learn from in whatever way they will. Either learn that, oh, your posts are absolutely brutal, look at him here, he's waffling, he's going off tangent, so learn from that. Learn how my XXY brain works. And maybe some people will learn how to be better in themselves through that. And that's my aim, that's my mission, that's my life. And I would appreciate if I could have an even better life, and that would be if I was back on xxytalk.com. And I think it's possibly necessary to do a petition if they are not able to come to a good enough conclusion about whether or not Peace and Party should be allowed on xxytalk.com. The news is they had a meeting in November, whether or not Peace and Party should be allowed back on xxytalk.com, and the conclusion was no, it wouldn't be the best of things to do, is basically what they said. And of course they didn't say that to me, so there's no polite formalities here. You know, I suppose I didn't equally send in a form, an application form for asking for my membership, so I suppose they don't technically need to send me a letter back to say what the decision is. That's true. But you'd think on the internet that it would be okay to communicate certain things, and also that I could at least read the actual talks that they had for that meeting regarding me, that I'd like to know what they said, and you know what the conclusion was, and why in fact Peace and Party, myself, Gavin Coleman, has actually been banned for 2 years now by xxytalk.com, by Rick Ellis, and then not dealt with in an open or just way, obviously, by Paul Dutton, who's taken over xxytalk.com. So I think, and I've heard that a few people have actually tried to get me back on xxytalk.com, but the main powers that be have blatantly said absolutely not, never again, which would turn anybody into a liar, because they'd go and set up other accounts. I did become a liar for about 3 months, I was posting on xxytalk with an account that, you know, I changed email address, but I did use it from my computer. I got through on my computer, and then my IP address got banned by xxytalk. Plus my mother's home address, IP address, is banned, which is very unfair too. It's not just, and it's not, even to say the word again, it's not just that. I mean, my mother has a lot to share and has helped the KSNA UK basically. So I mean, but they don't have a clue, maybe, the connection, who she is and who I am. So that's going to be embarrassing, to be quite honest with you. I think that's going to be an embarrassing situation for KSNA UK, because if Paul Dutton of KSNA UK is the captain of xxytalk.com now, and not only is he captain, but he's actually aware of the Peace and Party situation. And so they had the meeting in October about certain things, not just about Peace and Party. It was probably a general meeting, and the Peace and Party point was in there, you know, as maybe a 5-minute piece. And my point is that I've got a lot of people that want to know more information, and basically, where am I supposed to get the up-to-date XXY information? Please, there are no other XXY forums out there that are as good or excellent as xxytalk.com. That's the fact. You know, I've said that all along with all my other videos that I did on xxytalk, and yeah, I just appreciate at least the formal Paul Dutton, you know, being a bit more like a representative of our community, to actually, you know, be able to manage social interaction with me by saying to me personally, or a letter or an email, and saying, no, the decision has been made, you will never be back on xxytalk.com. I'd like to have that in writing, because I do believe that in the future that this is an unjust situation, and I think it's going to be highly embarrassing if it isn't already for certain people that, and it's actually including in this unembarrassing people like Rogue One Kiwi here on YouTube. You know, also highly embarrassing it's going to be, because it's a fact. People know me as a very nice person, and, you know, hard-headed, absolutely, but very nice person. And so it's not just doing the XXY community a favour, it's not doing the XXY community justice, it's not giving a good picture of XXY community, okay? So I really hope to have a better future for all XXYs out there, especially XXYs, because I'm XXY, but basically for all people. And the quicker we all realise the similarities and differences, and respect, accept and tolerate the differences, then the better for all of us. And that's what I'd like to say. Thank you for listening. Ciao.